found, and that's what we're watching. I don't know what it is. It came out 8 days ago, and it's this badass truck. So we're gonna see what this is, and that's it. If you're not watching me, watching Ring, good.
There's probably close to
Badass truck.
50 at the couch pound here. Probably 25 nice ones are mine. I have no problem.
And if you don't know what a Unimog is, you will soon find out because Jay has kindly offered to let us borrow one as our recovery rig at the ranch. And Andre and Nathan are over there checking out the one that we're going to be driving from here. But before we give Andre an early Christmas present, Jay, let's walk through some of this Unimog heaven.
Unimog is practically a box on wheels that nothing can kill it. Recently, Ford and Man, a company in Germany, have been making these campers that are like that. They're badass coaches. You can't get stuck.
What did you call it?
The Mogasm, the couch pound.
Yeah, let's walk through it and show me some
Mogatron.
Unimogs. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, Unimog is a storied company. They've been around since the Second World War, end of the Second World War, and they build massive.
Oh, my Mercedes.
And they're all by Mercedes.
That's right.
So they're Mercedes Unimogs now.
Ford now makes them too.
Some Unimogs that we're looking at here.
So we got this is a cool spot to start simply because we've got the first kind of one of the first American Unimogs. It's German, but Case used to bring these in back in the 70s. So this is the old school guy, 406, with the big 3,600 pound backhoe hanging off of it, and then there's about less than 2,000 pound loader that goes on it.
Case is an actual problem.
Or I've got an adapter for towing train cars with this thing. Literally goes on these rear hooks. So this is cool, but what's interesting is it's almost the same motor that would normally be in our race truck here, which is, well, okay, let me take it back. We did swap out the motor on this, just because we're Americans. We had to put a Cummins in since we're racing over in Poland. But this one's 500 horse. We call it Bam Bam. So
wow.
This is
What's the name of the race? It's a very famous.
The Breslau Rally.
Yep.
Breslau across Poland and then into Germany. So this guy actually was a snowblower in its original life. Original form was a snowblower, and then we were getting ready to build one of these smaller trucks for the race, longer wheelbase, small, and then Magpul, who was working with me on that sponsoring, they're like, "Are we going to win this?" I'm like, "There's no way we're going to win this," but then we changed that drawing. We threw that mog out, and we went to the big guy, and we really went for it.
So in case you didn't figure this out, Jay basically buys these Unimogs, and they're all out of Europe, right? It's Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then he customizes them for customers who want everything from tractors to expedition vehicles. So let's look at some of the other ones.
Yeah.
So this is more of a pickup style Unimog. This is more modern.
Yeah, this would be a little bit more modern. It's still kind of similar. They're all very similar, but this is the one that we built for Colorado trails. It's still big, but it's a little bit narrower to squeeze through the trees. And what makes this one really unique is it has a factory four-wheel steering. So that rear axle will also steer, counter or crab steering. And even though this is the smaller of the big ones, it's still really tight in the trees.
Now, one of the things obviously makes Unimogs so capable is they all have portable axles, right?
That's right.
So if you guys are thinking about lifting something, usually there's like a puck lift, there's a body lift, and then there's the portal lift, which is basically, well, you explain portal.
So the portal, it's a neat setup, and I can actually show you really clearly here.
What we've got here is the LBZ. This is typical of the earlier Durham.
Is you've got the axle is actually above the center of the wheels. The center of the wheels is
Hummer.
right here. And then there's gear reduction hubs, one giant gear there and a small one here that then comes into it. So normally this differential would be all the way down here. And with that gear reduction in there, that allows us the strength. The drivetrain is relieved a bunch of that because it's a 2.2 to 1 reduction in there. And then it also gives us, these are a 46-inch tire, but with this is almost a 5-inch portal. That gives me the
Maybe it was ice cream later. Who knows?
tire as far as clearance underneath.
Yeah, and it also keeps everything up high, right? So nothing's hanging down. You don't have weird angles for the drive shaft, right? It keeps your drive shafts nice and flat. So it's not only elegant from an engineering standpoint, but for off-road, it's also
4 to 5 inch suspension lift without changing your suspension at all. So everything is factory, how it's supposed to be, and those angles and all that are right on the money.
Now, this is a much more modern Unimog, right? What year is this guy?
This guy is going to be, believe it or not, 5 years older than the tan one, but because they end up all kind of looking the same when they get to this.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, these guys don't. I don't like this channel. This is worse than Donut, and I prefer Donut.
You've probably heard about North Korea on the news, but what is it really like to visit as a tourist? Get ready as I take you deep inside the world's most isolated country. Also, if you're not subscribed, please take a second to click that red button. It would mean the world to me as
I'd never go to Korea. You have to give me a boatload of cash for me to even step one foot in Korea. Change makes you smoke more. Yeah, I filmed that the other day. Change doesn't do shit for you. Change will actually make you smoke more
I
or
work
kill
my
yourself.
tail off to share the best stories our planet has to offer. And secondly, on September
What can I do with 10 bucks in North Korea?
exclusive Just Go
Ooh,
European
that'd be interesting.
t-shirts with all of my favorite places and landmarks. I only have 150 in stock, so if you also love Europe, then add your email on the link below, and you'll be the first in line to get it. And with that all being said, we head back to the story. North
Queen
Korea
died.
is by a long shot the most interesting and isolated country in the entire world. Right now, behind me, you can hear all of the singers and dancers preparing for Kim Il-sung's birthday, which is in a few days. Wow, this is incredible. I'm like freaking out right now. I had the opportunity to visit the capital city of Pyongyang for 3 nights, 4 days back in April 2017. Alright, we are getting ready to board our flight to Pyongyang. I went on an organized group trip with about 30 others, which was the only way that any foreigner could get the visa. I was the only American in the group. Truth be told, I am very lucky to visit North Korea when I did, because just a few months after my trip, all U.S. citizens became banned after the Otto Warmbier incident. We are still blacklisted to this day. After living in South Korea for 2 years and really immersing myself in Korean culture, 한국에서 빨간 머리 봤어요? I thought I had somewhat of an understanding of what life would be like north of the border, but you really have to see it to believe it. It is not a happy place. The streets are dark and depressing. The people have a scared look on their face. And yes, many things around town did feel staged. The currency is called the North Korean won, and as tourists, we are not given many chances to use it. We're actually told to pay for everything in dollars or euros, but I couldn't help to get my hands on some bills. It's actually my favorite bill in my entire collection. In this video, I'm going to share with you what $10 or 9,000 North Korean won can get you on the streets of Pyongyang. Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride.
Jane, it's not the 90s anymore. Solitaire Grand Harvest has everything you love about the nostalgic solitaire and so much more. It's for a new world.
Let's just say that I started my trip to North Korea with a bang. I'm about to run the Pyongyang Marathon. Look at all these people. Almost finished with the race. The soccer game going on. And tens of thousands of people behind me. I ran a 10K in the Pyongyang Marathon, which is an annual event with thousands of participants and hundreds of thousands of spectators. Because this was the only time that we didn't have to be next to our tour guide, I took full advantage and spoke to as many locals as I could on the sidelines. The Korean language that I studied in Seoul is almost the exact same as in the north, so I was able to have full conversations.
Run fast.
이름이 뭐예요? 반갑습니다. I told people that I was an American tourist and they were in shock, but they were actually...
Oh, yeah. Korean money's... I'll stay in the U.S. Because Kim Jong-un was an idiot. People who know about what I'm telling you are good. If you don't know, I'll tell you. But Kim Jong-un, okay, is not the brains of the operation. His sister is. Kim Chol, who has the brains of the operation.
Guys, 1 month ago, I bought this military Humvee.
Kim's sister is the brains of the operation. She runs everything. Kim Jong-un's like the queen. Doesn't do nothing.
Back in Cedar City, Utah, we've got upgrades to do to it, and we are going to continue to drive it all the way back to Kansas. Will we make it? Probably not. I'm not sure we can do this. Last time we went to Home Depot for a roof, it works pretty well, but the windows, they were getting ready to fly through and get ready to hit us in the face as we drove down the interstate, but we're getting a little fancy with it this time. Ta-da! Convertible Humvee again. Now all we gotta do is start putting back better stuff on it. So what I'm thinking is we'll lift it up, you walk over there, I'll walk over here. Dude, this looks good. That's good! Oh yeah, that's not good. That's off by a lot.
Okay, well, what's that? Like guys, I'm watching random stuff. I haven't seen it. Some of the stuff I have, some of the stuff I have not.
Susan, why are you whispering? Check this out. With pay Khan employees.
What's up, guys? My name is Khan, and we're back today with more Railroads Online. And today I've brought in Dapper. Hello, Dapper. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing
Welcome
good.
back. Some things
Trying
have
to get out of
changed.
this. Yeah, things have changed a lot, I see.
Yeah, we've got some stuff. So, I was doing some missions with the Eureka. It was kind of exciting. But today, as you notice, we've got a caboose here.
Yes.
And the caboose is basically meant for multiplayer, but I showed it off in a single player video, and everyone was very upset about that. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to buy 13 more plank cars, because I lost one, so that'll make a total of 24. And we're going to run the Heisler with 24 cars and the caboose all the way to the iron mine to bring tons more wood so we can get more iron for a later episode.
It does not sound interesting at all. That sounds boring. Kibitz. I think it's Kibitz.
Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to City Skylines, where planes are converging into one. And our new cargo airport is getting absolute.
Who in their right mind buys a Cadillac anyways? Who knows? I'm just looking for random stuff to watch right now. What we're watching right now is not even on. So an ice cream is reacting to random videos.
There we go. I like it. Alright. Alright, man, have good patrol. Yeah.
How's everyone doing this right now, huh?
Yeah, out there. You
It's
supervisor?
killing the time right now. Dixie was texting me earlier. Cousin Dixie was texting me real quick, make sure I'm alright, because she was wondering why I was pulling her head up, because she was sleeping on top of the food.
You know,
Again.
go down this way. Yeah, lately I've been.
So tomorrow, guys, there will be we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow.
Right. Oh, did you go east on 68? Yes. Oh, okay. I'm behind you. I'll just go down back here and check out the back roads.
No, I'm not doing it. Not flipping the siren because I see a cop car. Not doing it.
Oh, is he doing it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, I gotta work on that in a minute.
Not a thing.
Oh.
Doesn't happen. I'm not doing it.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna real quick.
I know you're a cop. I'm a cop. That's cool. I'm not doing it.
No,
Not doing
I'm
it.
not doing it.
I just want to do all my videos real quick, guys. That's it.
The day that I see two cop cars in real life honk at each other when they pass, that's when I'll do it in DOJ. But I'll never see it. So it'll never happen.
Oh, it has happened once.
I just imagine that. Imagine if you saw two cops at each other. Like,
It's amazing.
that'd be the most absurd shit.
Oh, I got a call.
Oh.
You probably will too. It's gonna be
Yep.
possible kidnapping 911 caller Joshua Road 857. Damn, it's gonna be all the way back at. Yeah, it's the stupid 85. It's the one by the other one. Go for G7.
King 81. Go for King 81.
3 Charlie 68. 3 Charlie 68.
Not what I'm going to be doing, not what I'm going to be doing. Google Glitch was on 3 hours ago. I don't watch Twitch, so I don't watch him. On Twitch, I can't watch it. Community 8 days ago. What should be Ivan to get in your life? I hate when that happens.
G7 or not.
Coming up, but not coming up.
King 81 same
Hate
driver.
that. I think I've got something.
So this is 857 off of Marina, or is this?
Oh, this is you in front of me.
Oh.
We're code 3.
Should buy Uwu. Should buy one of those Uwu hoodies.
He started with a 2 and then he jumped it up to 3.
Okay.
Seen the other way.
Ew.
Going south on Joshua.
What's that Uwu?
Yeah, traffic's much better with the population density through town.
There's that Dukes.
Yeah. Yeah, 857 is Marina.
I know these rules can feel constraining, but remember,
How you guys doing? Huh? Because I'm excited, guys, because they're saying there's 2 more videos I'm going to be buying, 2 more tapes I'm going to be buying soon. I'm just watching random stuff, guys. What the? Ooh, that was fun 2 months. That was only 2 months ago. Maybe later than that video. Tomorrow will be Saturday, which I'll be getting ready for New Year's.
Damn, I can't get gas there now. Fuck.
Dude.
First driver in over 30 years. Okay, Winston.
Guys, today I'm going to tell you the story on how I took this 1968 Dodge Charger that's been sitting with no engine or transmission in it for 35 years and got it back on the road, ready to run and drive and do burnout. Read that? I got to get you back to the beginning of the story. Roll the clip.
We can go.
We can roll her out if you want to really take a look at her. It's pretty solid for what it is.
What was the story on it when you got it, do you know?
It was a one-owner vehicle.
Really?
And it was in the family since they bought it, brand new. And it's sat in my shed like the rest of them always do for 20, 30 years. And then one of my buddies bought it from his coworker.
So it's probably not been on the road since like 70s, right?
It really hasn't been on the road since, the 70s.
Well, sorry for the rust on the back, not too bad. I really always wanted a 68, 69 Charger. So I'm like, dude, I at least gotta come look at this thing.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
It's definitely just a life experience just being able to see one.
She looks good!
68.
That car looks so cool.
Doesn't look that bad.
It's so bad when you look at the back of it and there's like 15 inches of Bondo on it. I still love it so much. Alright, we ready? How's the brakes? They're horrible. Turn it a little bit straight. Turn to the passenger side. Passenger side. Passenger side, passenger side. Alright, straight. It's in here. All we've got to do now is make a game plan of how we're going to make it run. Let me grab the Sharpie. Bam. Sharpie, step 1. Engine. Good news is I know where we can get one. As you can see behind me is the standard of luxury in 1979. This is an old-ass Winnebago. This is a Walter Whitemobile, a crack shack. But you want to know something? This Winnebago is special. And this Winnebago is special because that bad boy right there. Because that is a big block Mopar engine. Now we got to take the engine out. I've got an idea.
Screw this.
This right here is the perfect assembly tool. 95 horsepower.
Screw this. I can't take this anymore. I'm taking medicine. Cold medicine.
Sides off, shoot everything back a little bit, and bam, just pull the engine right on out.
Hey guys, let's get medicine now because I can't take this shit anymore. Feel well, it's like shit.
Man, that's gonna suck. What am I gonna live in now? Let's see what we gotta do. So we flip the RV over. All we gotta do now is take off exhaust. Driveline, got a tranny cooler. Okay, big tranny cooler out, motor mount, tranny mount, and I think we got it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that stuff
Give me
out.
5 minutes, guys. I can't deal with this shit anymore, so I feel like shit. I think I'm gonna take some medicine right now.
This time, boys, we are getting ready.
I got I'm sick, so I'm taking some medicine.
That's gonna work.
Horse pails. I did not know that they were horse pails.
Greatest sound in the world. You either hear that when you're doing really awesome things, or somebody's stealing your Cadillac converter. Hey, get right time. I can do that. Oh yeah! It's coming! It's coming! I told you! Look at that! That's a brand new engine just ready for horsepower. Is that cracked? Yeah, it's cracked. Is it cracked or does it just look that way? It's cracked. That's what I thought.
Big pail.
It was staring at me super hard too. I'm like, yeah, that's right. But we've got an engine now. We don't have a tranny. And probably from me jerking on it with the skid loader. Dang it! I can't believe I did that. Shouldn't have been jerking on it that hard, but I was trying to get it out and I didn't figure. Never cracked one from ripping it out with a skid loader. Guess today's the first day. So that just sucks. 727 someplace. Now we got an engine at least. That's good news, but we don't have a train. So we can make the car make noises, but we can't drive it. That's where we're at right now.
If you're taking Cosentix, we're committed to making it accessible and affordable with convenient services like your own personal support specialist who can assist with insurance, injection training, and if eligible, a $0 copay. Cosentix Connect is here for you. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. The increased risk of infections, some serious, and the lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Tell your doctor
This is
if
gonna suck.
symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Call us or visit us online. We're here for you.
Those things hurt like hell. Those things are hard to put down in my mouth. Ugh.
You want to sit right on exactly
2 weeks
what's
later.
going on. We've taken 3 million parts off of that pallet over there. A whole extra engine, like 2 extra transmissions, 4 different cylinder heads, 35 extra carburetors. And this right here is a 440 big block that is going to be ready to go into our 68 Charger to make horsepower, smoke, and burnouts happen.
Shit.
How long it's been since I've heard a 440 big block roar to life and do burnouts? Like 2 weeks. Oh, damn. This is like the sketchiest thing we've done in about today. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So look at that. I know you want to get in there. This is what did I tell you?
I feel like shit. I feel like shit. Yeah. I'm sorry with the math, guys, but I am not doing well.
We had to make a new list because our old list got destroyed by a gallon of oil over there. So we've got a lot of stuff done. First off, the engine is done. It's in there. Trans is behind it. Cooling system done. Suspension done.
So if you guys want to ask me a question, put it in the chat. I'll read it. You guys got ideas for videos? I like to hear your ideas.
Australian say it one time, and I love fuel system. We'll cross that off. It's mostly done. Lights, no. Dipstick, no. Alignment, no. Spark plugs, wires, yes. Starter, yes. Wiring, kind of. Fuel pump, yes. Switch panel, no. We don't need that. Drive shaft, shift engine. So, get rid of the list. We're getting really close to the point where we start throwing power at it, fuel and spark, and see if we can get this whole.
So how you guys doing? Let me come in the chat and I'll answer your questions if you guys have to ask me.
What do you give the chances that we got the timing right and they don't blow a big fireball in the face? 13%. That's some pretty good odds. Ready? Yeah.
Might do some more Halo guys later. Right now, I don't know what we're gonna do. Might do something else later. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just not doing well. I don't feel well, so I'm just doing random stuff. I feel like shit.
Something new is on.
Not real. All fake.
Where the most fantastical magic.
SpongeBob SquarePants was my favorite TV show growing up as a kid. And watching these characters run around and seamlessly breathe and live underwater always left me questioning. I know it's just a cartoon, but could I do this in real?
No.
2 years ago, I heard first attempted this on a much smaller scale. It turned out to be very challenging and very dangerous. In the end, I did get it to work, and it went mega viral on TikTok with over 50 million views. But that tiny underwater house was more of a proof of concept. It was very small and we were wet the whole time. Today, I'm going to be attempting the impossible by combining the cartoon world with the real world by building a house that lets you live and breathe 10 feet underwater. Here is the plan for the
I don't
underwater
swim.
house. We will be constructing it with bigger and stronger 4x4 pressure treated wood. The box will be 5 times larger than the original and allow 2 people to sit comfortably in the house completely dry. Once we had windows and some home decor, we will throw it in the pool and sink it to the bottom of the deep end 10 feet below the surface. The challenge.
Your feet look
Andrew and
weird.
Hunter will be the main builders for this project. They will have 7 days to get it done. If they can complete the build in time, I will live in it underwater for 24 hours straight. And of course, if they fail and they cannot build it in 7 days, they will get slime. Wait, did you sign up for that? Yeah, alright guys, slime. 7 days, let's start the timer now. Let's go! Oh my gosh, guys, this box is bigger. This thing is cool. Andrew and Matt are hard at work, just building more parts of the build. So this is another crucial part of the entire build, and this is going to be the weight. We're going to fill this thing completely full of water, and this will be balanced on top of the room, keeping it down underwater, because as you guys know, water is really heavy, so instead of using metal weights, we're going to use water weight, and we have plenty of water. So the lower half of the underwater room structure is complete. We're going to flip it back up vertically now and kind of get a sense of what it's going to look like. Because right now it's laying over. Okay, nice and easy. All right, it's looking good. Oh, it doesn't look super heavy yet. You have to come down to the deep end while you're swimming under your breath. Swim under, and you're going to be able to float up into here. You can breathe in here, and then this will be water right here. You can swim down, and then if you want to go for a swim, you can jump into the water like this, and then swim all the way back up to the surface, and the surface will be like right around here, and then you can breathe again all the way up to here. The next day. It is the next day. The build is starting to come along. It's in there. Stop! Why stove it? Stop! Stove! So loud! So stove. So you were in the last underwater house that we built. This is going to be the new one that's bigger, where you can go in and stay dry the whole time.
No.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be possible? Because last time it was like kind of like a breathing above.
Yeah, we were breathing above. We did lastly. We were down there for like 6 hours or 8 hours straight.
We were floating like Ziploc bags and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, we were there. Yeah. This one is gonna have like windows. It's gonna have furniture.
I don't understand how there's gonna be no water inside.
There's no water. Imagine you get a cup.
It's like the bucket kind of like.
And you push it down.
Yeah, but still. Oh my god.
His nails look like shit.
There's about 8,000 pounds of weight to squeeze the whole, which is like 4 cars.
It's more than the Hummer.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to paint. Hunter is mixing the paint. Doing the satisfying paint mix. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, didn't happen. You paint it, you buy it. I didn't do it. Hunter already spilled a drop. Oh nice, spread it.
What the hell? You guys do it.
Alright, let's test it. Let's go. All over me. That actually works really fast.
Yeah. Now we're professional.
Don't yourself kill my butt. Don't do nothing.
So
Perfect.
Andrew's all dressed up like a Martian because climbing in this box with this paint running is going to be crazy. But we're going to give it a try. I think it's going to work really well as we paint the inside of the underwater box.
There we go. I'm gonna start down here. I'm gonna start right in the middle, actually. There we go.
I paid it first.
There's the GoPro. Oh, it's looking really bright in there. Is it all done? How's it looking in there?
It looks pretty good. You gotta go.
You came out of your Martin suit. Alright, Andrew's got a new suit on. Hunter's got on a black mechanic suit. And we're going to be painting the outside. I don't have the cool mechanic suit on, but I do have my Carter branded Team Art merch. We're going to try this. See how it goes.
I wish it was snowshoeing right now. It used to be a snowshoe. I like being ice fishing.
Jeez. This thing is moving. So we're already behind schedule on the build, and it turns out we have an issue on this portion of the build, and we're trying to figure it out right now. But basically, what's going on is all of those screws are not touching. Because that plywood isn't touching that way, it means that this box might not be strong enough, which might mean it might rip apart and bust open, which would be extremely dangerous if I was in the box underwater 10 feet deep. It would cause it to just fly to the surface, might spin violently, and someone could get hurt or even stuck and trapped underwater, which would be worst case scenario.
Day 4.
Alright, good morning guys. It's Andrew. We're about to start painting. This is going to be the weight that holds down the house that's underwater. And we're going to go ahead and paint this whole box and see it turn from brown to white here in a second. Here we go. Just like that, we got the box all painted. Excuse me. Just like that, we got it all painted. There we go. The whole thing is all white.
8:36. We're almost there.
I forgot what day it was today. I thought it was Friday today.
Tomorrow. The next day, guys, things are going well, but we are definitely behind schedule. And it's starting to look like we're not going to be able to pull this off, which means Andrew will have to get slime.
Was that the deal?
Yeah! You don't remember? If you can't finish it in time, you get slime. But if you do, I have to live in it 24 hours underwater. So you have the better end of the deal, honestly. I'd rather get slime than live underwater for 24 hours. You better get back to work.
I don't want slime. So I'm going to start painting. Here we go.
Today is the last and final day. We're going to be getting this thing done, but it has to be finished before sundown, so let's get started. Woo! And we got to finish the build today.
Alrighty, let's go. Let's put it in the water. Hey, is it loud in there?
So we're filling this with water, right? You like a fish? This goes underwater? Yeah. Oh my gosh, how am I going to swim in and out of this? Hopefully it'll be easier underwater.
Gotta get flexible.
So we gotta get this in the water today, pump out all the water so it's filled with air so we can live at the bottom. And if we don't finish it by sundown, then Matt and Andrew get slimed. But if we can do it, I have to live in here for 24 hours. So let's go. Let's lift it. Alright, push.
Put your shoes on, you dummies. You're your weird looking feet.
Alright.
Oh, one person's wearing shoes? Come on.
Oh, it's upside down. Oh, it's floating. It's going down. There's no way that's gonna sink.
You guys. Ooh, that had to hurt.
Wait, the window broke already. Uh-oh, that's not good. So you guys are failing at this box already. 1 minute in. So when we threw it in the water, all of that water pressure just pushed it the wrong way. We were not expecting that force. So first water test, a little bit of a fail immediately. Oh boy. I want to give you guys a little bit of a tour of what's going on. So here's the box. This is supposed to be a window. And as you climb in through the window, you can see it ripped the wood out. And the caulking here is just, it's still like wet. It never dried. The glue that we use never sealed. It never sealed. We're gonna see if Bailey can say, gonna see if I'm not commenting this video before he hits the ground. There he goes, climbing to the top. Alright guys, comment down below if he's gonna be able to get the full team roar merch before he hits the water. Oh my god! Yeah, I wasn't even ready. Another day, another dollar, and I think the pool is a lot colder today. But today's the day we're gonna match this side with this side. And if we can do that, then we're basically ready to start putting air in, and we'll be having an underwater room. So we are down a lot of manpower today, and we have to do the heaviest piece. So let's see how that works. Alright guys, this is gonna be really exciting. It's like launching a cruise ship. I think we're ready, guys. This is a little scary, but you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Wow, that worked really well. And it floats. Alright, so this thing is gonna slowly start sinking. So we need to move this giant box and place it on there before this sinks. And there's a lot of holes in it. There goes Hunter, guys. Yes! Bustle up. Look at this, guys. It is actually unbelievable. This is the vision we've been working on for so long, and it is finally in one piece. The last step is to put the tarp in on the top piece, fill that with water, and that'll be our weight that holds everything down, and then we can start pumping the water out, filling the room underneath with air, and if it works, we get done today, guys, I'll just be living for 24 hours under there, and I think it's gonna work, guys. I think we got it. So guys, we're in the box, but as you can see, there are holes, because we need to connect the two, and these holes are just slowly leaking. Oh, and it's leaking there, too. Oh, we're going down. Alright, bolt going in. That's gonna make it sink more, by the way. Let's go for it. There we go. Now Andrew's gonna try and line that up down there. Oh wait, Andrew's over there. Wait, we were gonna start singing, Andrew! Look, it's actively sinking really bad right there. We're going down. I'm gonna be honest, I was avoiding this, but it's time to jump in.
Your label's fixed.
I'm actually completely surprised. Good to get, guys. Once we get this thing, we're good to go. The room is completely filled with water right now, but soon you'll be able to go down there and breathe. It's going to be amazing. This is it, guys. Moment of truth. It is all ready to go. Now we just need to add the air. If we can hold the air without breaking, without leaking, without floating up, we will have a legit room that will keep you high and dry underwater 10 feet below the surface. So let's jump in there and start adding some air. Not gonna lie. First test, no air in there yet, maybe like an inch. It's sketchy, it's a little tight, it's a little hard to get in now. In a case of emergency, I'll be very scared trying to get out of it. It's looking incredible under there, guys. We're going through the entire floor right now, and we fill it completely full of air, so you can literally sit in a dry bubble. It's gonna be crazy. So let's get over and take a
You have to leave air. You have to have the air. It's raining still.
I didn't touch it. I didn't have to. It's just growing in size. Easy thing to do now. SafeLight.com. Ooh, SafeLight.
Fuck light. Fuck light.
Good to go.
North Korea has been smuggling luxury cars into the country for years. The cars are among other high-end items worth millions, and they defy the UN sanctions on the country. But who's been secretly helping North Korea? And what smuggling routes are they using? Let's find out. Welcome to Explained. It's no secret that Kim Jong-un lives life like a king. From designer watches to private yachts, he spent millions on a collection of luxury items. But cars are his favorite. He's been spotted in a black Rolls Royce, a Maybach S62 that costs around $500,000, and a Maybach S600 Pullman guard that's worth over $1.5 million.
Damn.
But these aren't just any luxury vehicles. The S600 comes with leather massage seats,
Damn.
armor that protects passengers from assault rifle ammo,
Duh.
and explosive devices. But how did Kim buy them despite the United Nations ban on luxury goods to North Korea? An investigative report by Washington-based Center for Advanced Defense Studies shows that North Korea relies on a small group of trusted individuals. And it uses the same smuggling networks that traffics other contraband around the world. Let's look at how two Maybach S600 made its way from Europe to North Korea.
For
The
Russia.
journey starts in the port of Rotterdam in the Netherlands.
Holland?
Cargo shipping records show the cars entered the shipping terminal in 2 sealed containers. But it's unclear who bought them in the first place. Daimler, Mercedes' parent company, says it always does a background check on buyers before exporting to ensure it doesn't sell to sanctions violators. On June 20th, 2018, the containers left Rotterdam on a cargo ship
Holland.
by China's COSCO Shipping Corporation. And after 41 days at sea, the ship arrived in Dalian in China on July 31st. The containers were offloaded here and they remained in the port. On August 26th, they were put on a ship that was traveling to Osaka, Japan. And from Japan, they were loaded onto another vessel that made a 3-day journey to Busan in South Korea. Up until this point, the journey is pretty clear. But here's where things get fishy. If you've enjoyed the video so far and you want to see more of these, hit that like button and subscribe to explain. Within a day of its arrival in South Korea, the containers were loaded onto a cargo ship called the DN5505.
That's a weird
The
name.
DN5505 left South Korea on October 1st for Nakotka, Russia, where it was due to arrive on October 5th. But midway through the trip, the ship went dark. Its tracking system called AIS, or Automatic Identification System, stopped transmitting signals of its location. 18 days later, the signal came back on, and it showed the ship was in South Korean waters. Except now, instead of containers, it was filled with 2,588 metric tons of coal. And it was headed back to Busan in South Korea. So what happened when the ship disappeared? Where did the containers go? Customs records submitted by the ship's officials in South Korea say it arrived in Nakotka, Russia, but the port of Nakotka has no record of its arrival. Fishy, right? Let's take a look at the DN5505 for a second. You see, its original name was the Chiangjin, and the Chiangjin was owned by a company registered in Hong Kong. But on July 27th, just 3 days before the cars arrived in China, the ship's ownership was transferred to another company named Do Young Shipping, who renamed it to DN5505. So who is Do Young's owner? Investigations link it to a Russian businessman named Daniel Kazachuk. Kazachuk lives in Vladivostok, a city that's right next to Nakotka, where the DN5505 was supposed to arrive. The company itself is registered in the Marshall Islands, but the ship sails under the flag of Togo in West Africa. You find all that confusing?
My head hurts.
It's meant to be. But this is a classic strategy smuggling networks use to avoid sanctions. But what happened to the containers with the cars when the DN5505 allegedly arrived in Russia? Well, on October 7th, 2 days after the ship's estimated arrival, 3 Ilyushin 76 cargo jets from North Korea made an unscheduled arrival in Vladivostok, and these jets are often used by North Korea to transport armored vehicles. So was the arrival of these jets a coincidence? Maybe. Maybe not. But given that these planes have transported Kim Jong-un's armored limousines in the past, it's highly likely that they could have picked up the S-600s. C4ADS's reports say that North Korea imported at least $191 million worth of goods between 2015 to 2017. These were sourced from as many as 90 countries, and 803 of these items were luxury vehicles. So why is it important to uncover North Korea's smuggling routes for luxury goods? Because the transportation network for them could reveal more about the transportation of more dangerous dual-use goods like chemicals and weapons technology. These dual-use items are harder to trace, and they can be used by North Korea in its weapons program.
can teach you to see things that you don't.
Hey buddies, it's your girl Christine, and today we are checking out a Hell of a Boss video. This dropped today. Look at your girl with these same day drops. It's been
I've been doing
a
that.
long time since I've done anything like this. Don't get used to it, okay? Just enjoy things. It's tough to do this. Especially
Yeah, it
after
is
the
hard.
Podcast, which, side note, shout out to everybody who came onto the Pride of Chat podcast that we filmed earlier. Where we reviewed WandaVision episode 4, The Medium, which just came out on PC and Xbox, and then also talked about the GameStop thing just a little bit. You know, I wanted to learn some things, but yes. We are checking out Hell of a Boss Spring Broken, Season 1, Episode 3 by Vipsy Pop. Let's see. Y'all know it's gonna be crazy. So if you are not 18 or older, click off, okay? We'll see you in one of the other videos, alright, boo? Alright. So, you have been warned. I don't want nobody, oh my goodness, my eyes. And you're like, oh, my child used to watch you. He used to be clean. This is not the video for that, okay? And so just let you know. There are other clean videos that are not this one, but this one is going to probably be hilarious and crazy, and I'm excited to see what episode 3 has in store. So link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started. It says, warning. The warning, they're popping up. The following cartoon contains graphic violence, bright lights, naughty language, horny demons, very horny